Although it pains me to say it, I do have to say it. For the last time, I welcome you guys to an episode of my Ottawa Senators franchise mode series right here on NHL 18. We've reached the end of the line, and while this series may be gone too soon, we do have some Channel Hall of Famers to announce as voted on by you guys. And while there may have been some surprise at who wasn't nominated, again, that was up to you as well. There might have been some snubs, but with the 4 inductees to the Channel Hall of Fame for this series, I feel like you guys at the very least got it right. Again, it's a shame that's the last time I get to say welcome back to another episode of my Ottawa Senators franchise mode series right here on NHL 18, but it's time. Let's get down to business here. We got 4 players to talk about. The lone defenseman. Take a guess. It's Erik Carlson. Now, initially this series started with us being unsure as to whether or not we were going to trade Erik Carlson. You guys elected for us to keep him. The goal then changed to winning with Erik Carlson, and we did just that. As you guys look from this point onward, what he was able to do. 3 60-point seasons, no doubt would have been 4 had he not been injured in the year that we won the Cup. And of course, in that postseason run, he only played 2 games, but damn it, he helped us win the Stanley Cup. Erik Carlson, no surprise, a Stanley Cup champion, and no surprise, a Channel Hall of Famer. I guess it is a bit surprising that he won the Stanley Cup with this team. That said, we move on to the final 3. Take a guess. The top 3, the top line, Barzal, Borgstrom, and Nikita Gusev have all made it. Now, I think the most surprising would have to be Gusev, who, of course, started off as a 78 and turned into one of the best goal scorers in this channel's history, at the very least for NHL 18. Of course, looking at the numbers that he put up, the Cup-winning year, 36 goals, 3-time 40-goal scorer, 2-time point-a-game player. Absolutely ridiculous what he was able to do at 14 points in the 20 games en route to the Cup. Nikita Gusev, one of the best pure goal scorers in this channel's history, as mentioned, and he'd still have a few years to go as well had we continued this series, where who knows what he would have done. That brings us to Henrik Borgstrom. That Cup-winning year, 90 points. Absolutely ridiculous. 2 other 70-point seasons, a lowest point total of 58. Just ridiculous what he was able to do. And again, that 90-point season, that Cup-winning year was magic. Nearly a point-a-game player in the Cup-winning year. Henrik Borgstrom, say what you want about how we ended up getting him. Same with Matt Barzal. We may have taken advantage of some cheaper AI, of course, with the RFAs, but it worked out, and it's what got us to the Stanley Cup. Again, he would have had, I believe he would have had that 90-point season off of our team, but 95 points in the Cup-winning year, 17 points in 20 games. Ridiculous what that top line, arguably the best top line that we've had in any series this year, perhaps ever, if we want to go off of what they accomplished in the Cup-winning year. Now, those are the 4. There was some debate. Shesterkin did not get in. Very odd for us to not have a goaltender make it. Also, there was some surprise at the fact that Stone, White, and Jost were not nominated. Again, that was up to you guys. I think at the very least they'll go down. Much like guys like even Thomas Chabot, I think they'll go down as great players, but not quite Hall of Fame caliber. So with that, we are done here. I'll thank you one more time for your support with this series. And again, these 4 are now up for voting at the end of the year when we decide our NHL 18 Team of the Year. We'll see if any of these guys make it. Carlson, I mean, really all of them could make it. Carlson could make it for defensemen, and that top line, they all have some tough competition. But there's a good chance that we see a Team of the Year player from the Ottawa series, in my opinion. That said, again, thank you. I love you all, and I will see you guys soon. Can't say next time. The series is over.